John, you always have the coolest toys, and here we are at your store. We want to talk about cool sound systems for, I guess, home theater.
Well, home theater is a general term that people use, but quite honestly, Mike, to just correct it, it's actually when you get into the higher quality products and a real dedicated room, we call it home cinema. Because you're trying to create the atmosphere of a real cinema effect when you go to watch a movie on a big screen, and that's what we're trying to do here in this scenario where people are actually creating real cinemas in their own house.
Cool, all for it. Here's the brains of the operation. Tell us about that, John, and what it drives and the system that you use in this showroom.
This is exactly what you said. It's the brains of the system. And essentially, this is where everything hooks up as the central hookup, and this does all the processing. This makes you decide what you're going to listen to or watch. And in this case, you will see that we even have a touch screen that you can control everything with.
Wow. So this drives the unit, and so take us down and show us what we're going to hear.
Well, basically, that's just electronics in the
Right.
heart of the system. And that heart of the system will run to your amplifiers that we have here at the top, and the speakers, one of the number of speakers in the room, to do your home cinema experience. And this speaker is actually made by a company called B&W. It's actually their top home theater speaker that they make. They're about 250 pounds each, and you need two of these amplifiers to run each of these speakers.
Wow.
And you're, again, being 250 pounds, you want them in a nice environment, nice clean looking scenario that allows you to get the full experience of that movie.
Well, but you got 6 of these things up here. So
Exactly.
what's going on here?
So we have 2 of these, which is your front, left, and right speakers. We also have a center channel underneath the screen, which is, if you see the screen, it's about the size of that screen itself. We have 2 subwoofers into the system, and what you'll find is that there's 6 amplifiers in this room just for the front speakers. So there's 2 amplifiers for each speaker, 2 for the left, 2 for the center, and 2 for the right, and each amplifier is 400 watts continuous.
Holy smokes.
We've got a lot of power here, there's no doubt about it, but power is not just to play volume, it's also about the sound quality. And this brand called Class A is, again, another very prestigious product in our industry and one of the top 5 in the world.
Okay, this is an amazing system. You've got all this power, all this clarity. You've got 6 amplifiers right here. What kind of sound does it put out? You said 7.1?
It's 7.1. Basically, if your room is capable of doing it, we've got 3 speakers across the front, your 2 subwoofers, 2 side speakers, and 2 back speakers to give you that cinema experience again. This room completed, again, you're only seeing part of it, but this room completed and installed with all the equipment is about $500,000.
Holy cow. That's a different level than I'm used to playing, but folks, we wanted to show you some of the best toys for the boys, and you can't get any better than this.